Well, how do you do, everybody? Glad to have you with us. Welcome to basketball action from the University of Illinois, the Assembly Hall. The Trevians taking on Warren. Want to let you know this broadcast is brought to you under broadcasting rights granted by the Metro Chicago Sports Network, solely for the entertainment of audience. Any rebroadcast or the use of descriptions and accounts of this game without the express written consent of the Metro Chicago Sports Network is an infringement of the copyright and strictly prohibited. This game was pre-recorded for presentation at this time. Up and in by Tim McCrary. This broadcast pre-recorded for presentation at this time, and brought down. Spinorama, no. And flicked back out. Peter Bain, no. Offensive foul on Peter. And it's Warren basketball underneath. And the Blue Devils of Warren. I got the wrong Warren High School nickname up on the board. Understandable. There are two Warren High Schools. They're using the one out in Joe Davies County, the Warren Warriors. Teeny tiny school. Here's a shot from the outside, short, but it was blocked. And the inbound. Intended for McCrary, out of bounds. Alex Rossi in the game. Now picked up by Jack Bain. Bain into the paint. Takes the shot. Puts it in. On the side. Underneath. Up and a slam-a-jam by their big guy, Brandon Paul. New Trier, one of the few schools around where the top player on the team doesn't wear the Michael Jordan number over the years. I'm not saying that James Clark isn't a top star, but the superstar number traditionally with New Trier has been number 33. Waddick wore that number. Jerry Happ. Rick Hilscher. Up ahead. And the foul. And they said it was on the floor before the shot. 5:01 to play. On the side. Peter, up and in. And the Trevians pulling away early here on Warren. Back up top. From the outside, that's a bit short. Back the other way. Quickly. McCrary, spinorama, up and in. Into the paint. And the Trevians, just about a half quarter gone, and Warren has yet to score. From the outside for three, no. Brick picked up by Peter Bain. Peter with the long outlet pass, and that was stolen. From the outside for three, rims it. And back come the Trevians. Peter Bain over to James Clark. Clark dishes it off to Jack, back to Peter. McCrary. Now underneath. And up and in by Peter. 3:20 left to play. First quarter. The talk being the two players that are here for the shootout, so that the Coach Weber of Illinois can see him. McCrary, no. Putback is good by Jack Bain. Up top. Into the paint. Dished off. Stolen away by Nutrier. Jack Bain. Gave it off to the side. Now inside. McCrary. Dished it off to Clark. Clark tries. No. Bit heavy. Up top. And back to Rossi. Rossi shot blocked by Paul. Brandon Paul. 2:14 left to play. We got radio timeouts here. The big-time radio guys for Champaign here today. They're part of the sponsors of this tournament. Alex Rossi. Dished off. Now Bain, near side, Clark. And the reach in, the foul, and Trevians will get it onto their own basket baseline.
Foul on Warren, number 33, Scott Gasky, his first, team's third.
Up top. And the shot from the outside. No, that was Jack Bain. And out of bounds, last touch by Peter Bain. The inbound. Dished off. Whoa, little traveling music, Maestro. One step's okay, two steps ain't. Now inbounded. Rossi. Dished it off. Up top, Clark. Peter. Up top, Jack for the three, yes.
Three-point basket for Jack Bain.
Jack from high outside. Would have been a three in college, too. There's a shot blocked. And the Trevians quickly back. Peter over to the side. Jack goes for another, and nope. Now inside, back up top, going for the three. No. And out of bounds to Warren. 40 seconds left to play here in the first quarter. They're trying to play this game a little fast, owing to the weather threat is for some heavy snow in real time. From the outside, yes, for three. Trevians will inbound. Jack to Peter. Peter with it. Now off to the side. Back up top. Everyone complains about the sound level in here. Just how dead the sound can be with that big high spot. Count the shot, and McCurry will go to the line for a chance at a 3-point play.
Foul on Warren, number 33, Scott Gasky. That's the third team foul on Warren. Checking in for the Blue Devils, number 25, Keegan McDaniel, in for
And the shot is no. Rolled out. Up ahead. Here's a little deucer. Yep, at the buzzer. But the Trevians leading it. 17-7. We'll be back with more in just a moment, right after this message. Trevians have inbounded. Rusky gave it to Clark. Clark brings it up top. Peter Bain. Give it off to his brother Jack. Jack gets into the paint, dishes it off to Peter, and Peter had a little trouble with it. Held on. Clark. And the push. And Peter Bain draws the foul. Inbounded. Jack Bain. Jack on the side. Gave it to Peter and to Rusky. And Rusky nearly traveled up top. Yes, the three for Jack Bain. And the Trevians up by 13. From the outside for three, no. Blue Devils got the rebound, go for the deuce, no. And looked like up over the top, but out of bounds. It was Matt Rusky tried to save it. And it will be the Blue Devils ball underneath. Up high. Little deucer, nope. And Clark with the rebound. Gave it off to Rusky. Cross court. And another three shot. Nope. This one by Peter Bain. Maybe that was a deuce. It was somewhere close to the line there on that far side. Up top. And the Blue Devils will set it up. Inside. Turn around. And it was blocked. And back comes James Clark. Crosses the timeline, gives it off. Peter Bain over far side, Rusky. Up top again. On the rotation. Back up top. Cross field. And the corner. And no. By Jack Bain on the three. Up high. Inside. Back up top. Rotation. Looking for some place to go with it. Back up top. And the shot wide right. And a foul on the reach in on Rusky. Out top. Neutrer and Warren at the WDWS shootout. WDWS home of the Illini here. In fact, the voice of the Illini doing the game on radio here. Jim Turpin. There's a shot that's good on the first on the free throw. Second one is also good. Trevians lead. Outlet pass and stolen. Up and no. Put back is good. And the lead cut into a little bit. Peter Bain. Peter gave it off to McCrary. Back to Peter. Rossi to Rusky. Back to McCrary. Back to Peter. Underneath, up and count it by McCrary. There was some talk about his maybe setting foot on that line, but the refs down there were off on an angle. Hard to tell. Blue Devils with it inside. Oh, it looked like he traveled. Took a couple of steps in there. Tried to shoot it back on. Now gets underneath. Strong arms it in. Peter Bain. Peter takes it back out. Inside for McCrary. Back up top. Underneath. And yes, by Alex Rossi. Alex found the seam underneath. Over to the far side. Pulled back out, back over here to the near. All out high, going for the three. No, rimmed it. And Trevians saved it, gave it to the Blue Devils, put it home. Rossi back to Bain. Bain sort of has become the floor general and now lost the handle. And the Blue Devils with the long three. No. Trevians with the rebound. Alex Rossi on the side. Now James Clark goes for the three. Nope. And back quickly come the Blue Devils. Over to the far side. Here's a three attempt. That was short. And Peter Bain tracks it down. Goes the length. Nope. Got fouled. 2:31 to play in the first half. And Trevians leading by 9 as Peter goes to the line. First one's good. Second one's good. The inbound. On the near side. Back up top. Back over here near. Whoa, looked like he was out of bounds. It doesn't matter. Trevians. Nope, Peter Bain. Touched it with the fingers. Out of bounds to Warren. The Blue Devils with it. Near side, back up top. Inside, that was kind of a whoopsie pass, and it managed to find its way. And now the foul. And Trevians will get it on the baseline. James Clark. Clark. And foul. Well, join us for sports action all during the season.
His first, team 7.
For too long, we should start getting the baseball schedule together. Should find that one out pretty soon. And nope. All right. Well, the Trevians will have, baseball-wise, Trevians are going to have some trouble. And basically, the whole field is going to be replaced. Everybody but second-string catcher, one of the two catchers, and the first baseman up and in on the back door by Jack Bain. That pitching staff's going to be very solid this year. Up top and off a leg, out of bounds, off McCrary. Out of bounds to the Blue Devils. Now let's get done with the basketball season. Let's see how far we can go there before we start worrying about our baseball season. Up top, dished off from the outside. No, way wide left. And picked up by Rossi. Alex Rossi. And Trevians going to hold it for the last shot. James Clark. Peter Bang. McCrary to Jack. Back to McCrary. To Rossi. To Jack. McCrary. To Jack. To Clark. And Jack. McCrary back to Jack. And a foul on the reach in. 5 seconds left. Jack gets the first. Jeremy Wynn comes in for the Trevians. Jack goes for the second. Nope. Picked up. Dished off. And picks it up. Alley-oops it. Good. Wow. Half quarter. And the Trevians lead by 11 at halftime. We'll be back with more. And the inbound. We were pointing up at the scoreboard, so it's going to be a little while here before that camera adjusts to that strange light. Up and no. Try again. No. Up ahead. Jack Bain. Jack pulls it back out. On the rotation to Peter. Up top. Dished off to Jack Bain. Jack puts it in. For the little deuce. And Jack having a pretty good afternoon here. Up top. Trevians lead at 13. Into the paint, and it was blocked. Jack. And they say he carried the ball.
Substitution checking in for Warren, number 5, Jason.
The inbound. Up high. And take it away. Trevians. Warren playing like New Trier did yesterday against Waukegan in real time. Turnovers. Peter brings it back outside on the rotation to Jack. And inside. Here's a little jumper good by McCrary.
Number 40, Tim McCrary.
And the Trevians starting to open up a little bit of a lead here. Inside, and the deuce. Back behind the defense. Back out. Trevians. Give it off. Jack open for the three and drills it. Swisheree for three. On the side, back up, top, going back the other way, no. And the putback is good by Paul, the Illinois signee. Whoops. And the putback, no, but the foul. Oh, we got that. Lighting fixed, in and out, no good. And got the second. Rossi Peter. Now back to Rossi from McCrary. Back up top to Peter. Peter Bain gives it off to Rossi. Up to Clark. Clark gives it to McCrary. Underneath, Clark, and he lost the handle. Back come the Blue Devils underneath, and that was stolen. Nice job by McCrary getting in there. Jack Bain. Near side Peter. Peter goes for the three and drills it. Swishery for three for Peter. Up top, inside. A little shot was off the backboard, and now fall, and the first one good.
Checking in for New Trier, number 2, Matt Rusky.
Rusky comes in, replacing Tony, Alex Rossi, and now Fred Heldring in there. Replacing McCrary. Inbound. Jack Bain. Jack up ahead now. Heldring underneath, and the reverse layup good by Matt Rusky. Trevians right now playing the best game of the whole year. Just doing everything right. Up top. From the outside for three, yes. Peter up ahead for Clark. Heldring dished it off for Jack. Jack going for another three. No. Put back, no. Out of bounds. Last touch by Warren. Trevians will maintain possession underneath. New Trier leading this one. Yeah, we're going to take a timeout. 3:24 left to play. Trevians leading by 13. Up top. And good for another three for Jack Bain. Boy, he's got a hot hand from the outside tonight. Now up top. Inside, back out, high. And the shot, no. And up and in. Anderson with the deuce. Whoa. Now Jack gave it to Matt Rusky, back up top. McCrary back into the game. Dished off to Peter. Back over for Jack for a three. Yes. Oh, my. Wow. Has he got a hot hand today? He's got the touch. Inside, and that was knocked away. Out of bounds. Last touch by New Trier. The inbound. Inside. Back out. And the fadeaway, no. McCrary, and he got fouled. Up ahead to Tim. And over for Peter. Peter Bain underneath, and no-look pass intended for Heldring. Misconnection. Back the other way. Little running gun. Goes the length, up and in.
Basket good by number 45.
Just about a minute and a quarter left. 1:25 left to play in the third quarter. Jack. And they call that a jump ball, although it looked to me like that was a foul on the reach-in. But it is whatever the ref calls it. On the side. Whoops, a little traveling music, maestro. Peter Bain. The inbound. Near side. Back up top. Back over here to the near side. Little fadeaway. Nope, over everything. Got the shot away and then foul. Under a minute to play here in the third quarter. First one's up and in.
In for New Trier, number 10, Alex Rossi.
Rossi comes in. And the second one also good. Peter into Rossi, up ahead, Jack. Gave it to Rusky. Rusky gave it to Clark. Clark up and in.
That's good, by number 23, James Clark.
Well, it's nice to see New Trier playing with a little confidence here tonight. It's been sorely lacking, a little deuce. Rossi to Peter Bain. Back to Alex Rossi. Even those games that have been blowouts, I didn't see, haven't seen this type of confidence that New Trier appears to be playing with tonight. Nice to see it. They're going to need it as we get to the second half of the season. From the outside, yes, another tray for Jack Bain at the buzzer. And the Trevians lead 52-36. We'll be back with more in just a moment here on the network. Just been inbounded, fourth quarter. Warren Blue Devils with the basketball. Trevians with a 16-point lead. On the side, boy, Jack Bain had a whole bunch of threes in that third quarter. He must have had 4 or 5. 4, I think. Up top, here's Jack with it now. He's gone downtown and hits. And quickly a timeout taken as the Trevians threatening to blow this one wide open. They're up by 19. Warren inbounds. Up top, I'm sure they're going to do something like tell everybody deny the ball. Nope. And McCrary saves it. Gave it to Clark, who gave it up ahead. Now another 3 attempt. No. And Rossi tried to get his own rebound and stay going the other way. And the Trevian lead cut to 17. Peter Bain. Peter on the far side, dished it off. Rossi inside. Back up top. And Bain. Trevians will work the clock a little bit here. Peter Bain. Up top, McCrary. Alex Rossi, and had it knocked out of his hands. Up ahead, and back come the Blue Devils. On the side, back up top, going for a downtown 3, and hit. And Trevian's going to take a timeout. 6:09 to play. The inbound. Peterbank. Peter gave it off. McCrary. Back up top. Back to Bain. Jack. Over to the far side. Now McCrary, or Rossi rather, to Jack. Back to Rossi. Peter rather. Now Jack. And he lost the handle, but McCrary. Nope, foul. I know, looked like traveling. I think they were right on that one. First one's good. 5:26 to play.
That's real good.
We're here in the press area. Picked up and back up top over to the far side. Peter Bayman had his pocket pick. Back in, good. Peter. And he got fouled. The inbound. Rossi. McCrary up ahead. James Clark. Clark to Peter. Inside for McCrary, and he had his shot blocked. As Warren tried to make a little bit of a run at this. Up top. Out of bounds. Last touch by the Trevians. The inbound in the corner, going for the three. Nope, short. And stolen and up and in. Jack. Gave it over to Peter. Peter, straight ahead. Gave it up for Rossi. Count the basket and the foul. And Alex Rossi goes to the line. And makes a three-point play out of it. Just about halfway done with the fourth quarter. Trevians leading. Blue Devils inside. There's a little jumper up over the rim. Rolled over. Up ahead, intended for Jack, but it was partly blocked. Now, the alley-oop, no. Put back, it's good. Trevians. They're trying to double-team the ball. Back up top. Peter Bay. Give it to Tim McCrary. McCrary to Jack Bay. To James Clark. Over to the far side, Peter Bay. All up high. Give it to Jack Bay. And they put Brendan Paul on him. Nope, rolled it in and out. Underneath. Back out high. Going for the downtown shot. No. Loose on the floor. Trevians get it. And now they call a jump ball. Boy, kind of hard to have a jump ball when you're protecting the ball like that. But okay. Anyway, Nutcher gets possession of it. Trevians up by 21. Jack Bay. Back over for Peter. Back to Jack. On the rotation. Back up top. McCrary. Clark. To McCrary, and he got fouled. Oh, foul underneath. And it was the Trevian that did it. To the side. Back up top. And Peter touched it. Out of bounds to the Blue Devils. Now, one of the high schools playing here in this shootout. I don't know how many games there are all told, but 7 or 8 in the shootout. There's a shot blocked and picked up by Clark. Clark had a little trouble with it. Got it up to the forecourt. Well, one of the schools playing here has 211 students in the whole high school. Peter Bay to Jack. I was commenting to them, we had more players on our basketball, or rather on our football teams, than there were students in their high school. Up top. Actually, there's more in the high school than there are in the whole town. In New Trier High School than there are in the whole town. Almost 3 times as many. Shot short. Up. Count it. And the foul. Minute 24 to play. Good.
Checking into the game for Warren, number 5, Jason Warneke.
Inbounded. Rossi. Up ahead. McCrary. And the reverse layup. And the Trevians safely in the lead here as we come down to the final minute of this game. Into the paint and in and out. That's been the story for Warren today. You can really feel for them because I know that New Trier's had that problem a couple of times. Everything just doesn't fall. Trevian's just going to hold on to the ball here. Instead, McCrary gets fouled. Inbounded by the Trevians. And now taken by Peter Bang. Up top, McCrary. Clark. Rossi. To Peter. To McCrary. Back to Rossi. And over to the side, back up top. Trevian's just going to hold this now and just kind of stalling it out. Peter. To Rossi. Or to McCrary, rather. And that's going to do it. And the Trevians win this one.
The final score of today's 4th game, the New Trier Trevians 61, the Warren Blue Devils 50. The Champaign County Sports Commission thanks you for attending the
61-50 final score.
presented by State Farm.
This is Mark Braun. Hope you enjoyed this broadcast. The Trevians win it 61-50. Join us for more sports action here on the network. And for all of us, we say as always, so long, everybody.